Okay, so we are going to use Canny Edge Detection here, and I am going to show you how you can separate edges of an image using OpenCV. So we are using an OpenCV, and inside the library we are using specific function called Canny Edge Detection. So Canny Edge Detection helps you to filter out the sides of an image with a very little line of code. So first of all, let me code, and I will show you the code and also read it. So So I have completed the code, and let me read through it. First of all, we are going to use this picture for our example. Make sure to use any clear image with clear edges, cause otherwise you are gonna unlock a demon. Then we first of all imported our OpenCV as CV2. Then we set a variable as image where we loaded this image. I copied the file path here by copying path and put it here. If somehow your file path isn't working or the image is not loading, then you can just simply put R outside this quotation. It helps in my case. I think it will also help in yours. Now we are going to set a edge variable. Inside it we are going to call a function of OpenCV library called Canny. This Canny function actually allows us to detect the edges of an image. Inside this we are going to first of all load our variable, and we are going to set our threshold 1 value and threshold 2 value. So now what is a threshold? See, this is threshold 1 value and this is threshold 2 value. So if I am going to explain what is threshold, then threshold acts as a membrane where in my words, where the upper value is considered as your true value and the lower value can be considered as false. For example, let's say there are 1000 pixels in this picture, and these 1000 pixels have their own brightness. So we are going to set a threshold value 1 and threshold value 2 for these pixels. If let's say threshold value 150 and threshold value 1 is 50, if any of the you can say if any of the pixel goes above 150, then it is going to get it at complete white, complete black, and if anything is below 50, then it is going to turn it into complete white. So of course, what's best in then detecting edges in black and white image? So this is the threshold. If I go with a perfect definition of Google, let's see what it says. I always recommend using Google for your code related searches, cause you are gonna find many different things rather than just asking it with ChatGPT. So yeah, threshold values, meaning threshold value is limit or boundary that acts as a trigger for specific action or changes in condition. That's what I said you. It is the maximum or minimum level a variable must reach for particular result to occur, and it is used field like business, science, technology to set limits for decision. Threshold value meaning ये तो उसमें हो गया. Then value meaning in OpenCV. Let's also this, yeah. Image processing operation. Threshold value is crucial parameter. It acts as dividing line for pixel values. It is used to segment an image, typically a grayscale image, into two distinct regions, foreground and background. For something that is foreground is referred to something that is above the background and something which is in the back. Like for example, in our picture, as you can see, all this green stuff is your background, and above the background there is the flower image. It would be considered as foreground. Binary thresholding, yeah. So it's all the thing that I told you. So now let's test this thing and see the results. Yeah, so this is your original image and this is your edged image. As you can see, the edges are clearly visible in this image rather than this. So why we use edges for specific image processing? Because for an AI it is easy to understand an object with its edges than the whole object. Even the AI tracks the edges for better understanding. That's why to train AI or to generate good results we use edging. So this is your edges function in .canny function in OpenCV, which helps you to find the edges of an image. Thank you.